Welcome to MarcusG.tv. I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano. I'm a chef on a mission. Today's mission is organic food scams. It's amazing what people do. People are just so unethical, money hungry, just don't care. What people do for money and greed is atrocious. And that's why I started the website foodfraudtv.com or truthandmenu.com, because I'm outraged at some of my colleagues, some fellow restaurant owners, other chefs, on how they mislead on purpose for personal gains, to get better bonuses at their job for food costs. They lie about what they're serving to make more money if they're the restaurant owner, to be able to say something different. And the best of the best do it. Not only does the person around the corner do it, at the local pub, at the local bar, restaurant, the guy down the street, down the block, but so do the big top celebrity chefs like Wolfgang Puck. I've caught. Tom Colicchio I've caught, Steven Starr, China Grill. I mean, the list goes on. You walk into these places and it's sad. Alex Garcinelli totally misleading people about wild salmon versus farm salmon. Said her farm salmon was wild, swore it up and down. The chef swore it. And come to find out, with research and putting pressure on these people, I got these people to cave and admit that, hey, our menu was wrong. Yes, the top of the top, I've gotten into cave. And it's amazing, because not only does the chefs do it, but the suppliers are notorious for it. And even the farmers are notorious for it. And here's an article from March 30th, 2016, couple to be sentenced in organic alfalfa scam. Okay? From Boise, Idaho. Southern Idaho couple is facing prison time in an organic alfalfa scam. Saul Farms co-owner Bernard Saul pleaded guilty Tuesday to wire fraud and money laundering. He could get as much as 20 years in prison on fraud charge alone at his sentencing June 7th, the Idaho Statesman reported. Investigators say Saul bought alfalfa seed that was treated with fungicides and pesticides, upped the price by $1.25 more a pound than the average non-organic, and resold it as organic. So he sold this alfalfa seed to other farmers that then are growing organic, or claim that they're growing organic, and it's really not organic, and it's really not these farmers' fault. It was their seed supplier. U.S. Assistant Attorney Ray Patricio said the farm was capable of growing 35 to 50,000 pounds of organic seed each year, but sold a total of 7 million between 2010 and 2015. Saul agreed to forfeit property purchased with the proceeds, including a 430-acre piece of land, a boat, and a $90,000 cashier's check. He accepts responsibility for his actions and will do what he can to make things right with his customers. What can he do to make things right? He's contaminated other people's farms. These other poor farmers that have bought seed from him, he's duped the people who've eaten this product, whether it's the organic cows that are eating this for organic milk production, organic cheese production, organic beef production. Sometimes alfalfa, I'm not sure if this is what kind of alfalfa this is, but alfalfa does go in nutritional products. It's a huge for the nutritional industry to put cut and sifted organic alfalfa juice, but mostly a whole alfalfa dried, cut and sifted, and put into green products, green powders, for green juices. His wife, Rosa Saul, pleaded guilty Monday to selling a misbranded product and will be sentenced June 2nd. She faces prison as well. Both are responsible for $1.9 million in victim restitution. $1.9 million. They claiming that they've screwed people out of and that they owe back. I mean, this is just, it's amazing what our world has come to. It's so hard to trust. Sure, their organic certifications are out there to protect the consumer, and they're out there to test the soil, and they're out there to test and make sure and monitor and this and that. But when you have people like this, it's so difficult to know that you're eating 100% organic. Now, I'm not saying don't support organic, because you need to support organic. Every time you give money towards organic, you are making a vote in the right direction. You're making a vote for that farmer to improve his land over time, to clean up what maybe past generations have done, a previous owner has done. You're paying that extra money, if it's extra, sometimes it's not. You're paying that money to have a farmer do better for that land. Now, in this case, the farmers that were buying this were probably organic, and they probably weren't spraying anything on their fields. So it wasn't like you were eating things that were double sprayed. You were eating seeds that were treated to begin before they were sold. So the alfalfa could have been organically grown, but it was not from organic origins. See the difference? There's two different things. A lot of people buy things at home in their home garden, and they say, well, I'm growing organically, but I'm not using organic seeds. And then certain people say, well, no, I bought organic seeds and I'm growing organic. See the difference between the two? So there's a big difference. So who knows how this ended up into the food supply, into the feed supply for animals, who knows, but it's on all levels that deception happens. It's hard to trust people. It's, you know, you want clean food, you want better food, go to a farmer's market, talk to the farmer, talk to somebody who lives on their land. If they're living on their land, chances are they're not spraying funky chemicals on their land. Go out and learn how to forage wild foods. Wild foods are so abundant all over the US. You can eat just about anything out of your yard. It is amazing what you can eat. All the wild greens, everything right down to the chestnuts that come off of is it chestnuts? Acorns. Acorns can be soaked, can get the tannins out of them. You can make flour, and you can make meal out of them. Dandelions are good. Even the dandelion flower is 100% edible. The whole dandelion, the whole thing, 100% edible. Root, leaves, and the flower, 100% edible. But this just goes far beyond. Earl Mendelsohn in his book claims that like 98% of the Earth's vegetation, 96%, some large number, well beyond 90% of the Earth's vegetation is edible. I didn't say it tasted good, but it is edible. And if you know how to make recipes, last night I put some wild miner's greens and some mustard kale that I picked and put that right into my smoothie with a couple bananas, some coconut water, coconut flesh, and it was fantastic. Tasted great. It was a green smoothie, sweet from the bananas, sweet from the coconut, got viscosity from the frozen bananas and the coconut flesh. It was fantastic. And these are things that are cheap, inexpensive, and probably free in most cases when you go do things like that. So I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano. I want to say don't get duped, but unfortunately, you know, it's hard not to with the way that you have these greedy people out there, these unethical people. Keep your head up, keep supporting organic, keep making that vote for organic food, support your local farmer, grow your own food, forage your own food. I'm Chef Marcus Guiliano. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, please hit like, subscribe to my channel, and definitely pass this video on. Share it with other people.